let's talk about the tension of your thread, because if you don't control the thread tension properly, that can mess up your stitches and give you a very rough work. For your stitch to look great, there must be a balance between the upper thread tension and the lower thread tension. When I say the upper thread tension, that means the tension of the thread on the sewing machine itself, and the lower thread tension is the tension on the bobbin of the machine. If you observe the bobbin case closely, you will notice that it has a screw right here, and this is the screw that you can manipulate to control the tension of the thread that passes through this bobbin case. Once this screw is being tightened, it makes the thread sit more tightly in the bobbin case. Once you're threading your bobbin case, you want to make sure that the tension is this tight, not too tight, so when you pull your thread it is loose. But if you are trying to manipulate this, you can make it tighter, you can make it slightly loose by, unscrewing this screw right here to give more ease for the thread to move. In most instances, however, it is usually the upper thread tension that you need to control, and that is also easy to control, but in some cases you may have to work on your bobbin case. One of the easiest way you can assess the tension of the thread on your sewing machine is by using two different colors of threads, so you can see what is going on with the threads. Okay, when you are sewing and the upper thread looks loose, you can see that the lower thread is looping roughly at the top of your fabric. Most likely the upper thread tension is too tight, but it can also be because the lower thread tension, which is the tension of the bobbin case, is too loose. Go ahead and reduce the tension on the tension dial by turning it anti-clockwise to ease the tension a little bit. If that doesn't work, you can try adjusting the tension on the bobbin case by tightening it to increase the tension. In the other scenario, if your stitch looks neat at the top, but then at the bottom you can see that the stitch is rough and it is pulling some thread from above. So you can see the color of the thread you're using on the sewing machine itself showing below the fabric. It shouldn't show. There should be a balance between the upper and the lower thread tension in such a way that if you're looking at the surface of the fabric, you should be seeing mainly the upper thread, and if you're looking below, you should be seeing mainly the lower thread. But if you look underneath your fabric and you notice that you have these rough loops there like this, most likely the upper thread tension is too loose, so you need to tighten it. It can also be because the tension of your bobbin case is too tight, so you need to loosen it. Like I said, you need to create a balance between these two threads so that the tension won't be either too loose or too tight, and you can have a well balanced stitch. So here's our tension dial. To increase the tension here, you just need to turn this dial in a clockwise direction, and to reduce it you need to turn it in an anti-clockwise direction. That will be all for this video. I hope you have found this video insightful. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. And if there are other topics you want me to explore, I am open to receiving suggestions from you. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Kemi Omorugbe. See you in the next video. Bye.